first thing that I love about this car is this is the perfect car for you. It is just unmatched. It's really weird, and it's probably something that you don't notice right away at first. If you're watching this video and you've owned a Lincoln Town car in the past, or you currently own one, listen to these 5 things all the way to the end of the video and let me know if you agree or disagree, or if there's anything that you want to add personally that I might have missed that you love about these cars. Because I feel like this list of 5 that I'm about to give you guys pretty much sums up why the majority of people buy these cars. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy Nick from the Getthisnick channel. As you guys know, we got the beautiful 2004 Lincoln Town Car Ultimate behind me. And in this video today, guys, I'm going to be doing the 5 things I love about my Lincoln Town Car. Now, full disclaimer, I've only owned the vehicle for about 2 weeks now. We're going on 2 weeks and about 1,000 miles. So this is kind of going to be a video about the 5 things I love about the car right now, and kind of like my first impressions over the first couple weeks of ownership. Maybe down the line I'll do another video after owning it for some time where I can give a more thorough, in-depth 5 things I love about the vehicle then when I have it for more time. But as of right now, this is kind of like my first impression slash first initial 5 things I'm enjoying and that I love about the car. So without further introduction, let's get right into it and see what we got going on with this Lincoln Town Car. And by the way, all of you guys that have been subscribing, commenting, and liking the Lincoln Town Car videos I've been posting, I super greatly appreciate you guys for doing all that. And if you haven't been doing it, it's free to give it a thumbs up. So just hit that little thumbs up below for me. It really helps out the video, it really helps out the channel. And now let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the number one thing that I love about this car, and these are in no particular order, so I should just say the first thing that I love about this car is the ride quality on this car. Now, I hinted at this a little bit in previous videos, but I have owned, multiple vehicles, trucks, SUVs, cars, and I've also worked at 2 different car dealerships. And I've driven plenty of brand new cars as well as used cars from all different brands and manufacturers. And I think this one takes the cake on the ride quality, just how nice it drives. Now, obviously, a good portion of that is because the longer wheelbase of these cars, as well as the air ride suspension in the rear, but these cars just float down the road. Now, if you're looking for something sporty that you're going to be able to throw around in corners and everything, this really is not the car for you. But if you're looking for complete comfort, luxury, something that's just going to cruise down the highway and just eat up miles, this is the perfect car for you. It is just unmatched, the ride quality on these vehicles. So that's going to be definitely the first thing to mention about the Lincoln Town Car. Number 2 on what I love about the Lincoln Town Car are the looks. Now, I know looks are subjective. I throw it out there all the time that some people call these grandpa or grandma cars. But for me personally, I just love the way they look. I just think it's classic American luxury. I don't feel like it's a design that will ever get old. I just feel like it's aged so well, and just no matter what, if it's now or 10 years ago or 10 years into the future, there's always going to be people that appreciate just the way these vehicles look. They just have such a commanding, road presence to them. The touches of the chrome, a little bit there, you see the strip on the front bumper there with the chrome grille and the traditional Lincoln hood ornament on there. These cars, I love the way it looks. I just fell in love with the way they look. And like I said, I know that's subjective. I know not everyone feels that way, but for me personally, number 2 is definitely the way the thing looks. Number 3 of what I love about the Lincoln Town Car is the quality of these cars. It's really weird, and it's probably something that you don't notice right away at first. You might notice like little minute things, but the quality of this car on the interior is just phenomenal. Everything from the seats, how plush they are, how comfortable they are, to all the buttons that you press, whether it's the buttons on the door for your window controls, the buttons on the radio, or the buttons to control you know, the heating and air in the car, or even the button above for the dome lights and stuff. Everything has like a nice solid touch, like a nice solid click to it, and it all just feels super, super premium when you're in the car. It just feels, it doesn't feel cheap, it doesn't feel plasticky. Everything you touch and every surface that you come in contact with inside the car just feels premium. I mean, I don't know how well I could pick it up on camera, but just listen to even the sounds, like the clink that the door makes. I know this sounds crazy, but just listen when you shut the door. It just like sounds like solid when you close it. It just, there's other cars that when you go to shut the door, it sounds like plasticky, or like it just doesn't sound like it's solid. And these cars, everywhere you touch, like I said, every little thing, the buttons on the inside when you shut the door, how it feels on the road, it just feels like a solid, well-built car. That's the best way I could put it. You got to drive one for yourself and to experience it. That's the best way I could put it. Number 4, and this kind of piggybacks off number 3 when I talk about the quality and the build quality of these things, is the sound dampening in these cars. You could be driving 80 miles per hour on the highway, and this car with all the windows rolled up, it is just quiet. It is so quiet and relaxing. Whether you're going to work in the morning and you're just trying to, you know, quietly drive in peace with the radio on a little bit, or if you had a rough, long day at work and you got to drive home ahead of you, you just kind of have the windows up, you got your AC on or whatever you need. Maybe you put the radio on, maybe you don't drive with the radio. You just cruise, and it's like this quiet, smooth luxury that's just hard to put in words. I don't know the science behind these windows. I know there's manufacturers that do like the acoustic glass and like double paned windows to help with road noise and sound dampening. I'm sure someone here that's watching that's into these town cars probably know better than I do. If you do know though the specifics on that, drop a comment below, please, and I'll pin your comment on this page, on this video, because I know there's got to be something that Lincoln did from the factory. Whether it's, like I said, some sort of acoustic glass, like it's like a special glass for the windows in this car, because this thing is quiet. If you are just cruising, or if you're sitting at idle, there are some times that you don't even know that this car is on because it's so quiet and it's so smooth. And a big part of that is because of those windows. So yeah, number 4 is like the sound dampening / quietness of the car. It is just, it's nice. It's not screaming at you. There's nothing vibrating weird or anything. It's just smooth, quiet luxury. And number 5, the last thing that I love so far about the Lincoln Town Car is the length / space. It's such a long vehicle, and on the inside and the interior, there's so much room. I could have my seat all the way back, and the people behind me still have no problem. Let me wait for this semi-truck real quick. Okay, so number 5. So the length of the car and the room, the interior space in it, it's so nice being in there, because you could have your seat back, stretched out. You're not all crammed up. If you have people riding with you, either next to you or in the back seat, they have room, you have room. Everyone's happy. And it's hard because nowadays there's a lot of really small cars out on the road, or small, real compact like SUVs. And when you get in a really long car like this, like an old school American big luxury sedan that's really long like this, like a land yacht, like a boat as they call it, it's super refreshing because it's super comfortable, and it just like, you feel like you have your own space. You don't feel like you're overcrowded or anything like that. And that's something I really appreciate too, especially because the fact that I'm 6'2", so it helps out a lot, and it makes it easier for people to ride behind me and not complain that their legs are getting smashed because my chair's too far back. And I'm gonna even throw in a bonus for you guys. So I'm giving you 5, and I'm gonna give you a bonus too. And I didn't think I'd really like it that much, is having a column shifter. Now I know it's regarded as like old school and stuff, but it just frees up so much space. This obviously lifts up, and this is like another seat, but having all this room right here and just having the shifter off tucked away behind the wheel makes it, I don't know, I just love that. That's just like a little bonus thing. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't really think I was gonna like that at first, but it's nice. This baby just cruises. I'm gonna try to do a 5 things I hate video for you guys too in a little bit, depending how this one does. Maybe I could go over some of the things that I don't really like about the car so much, but that'll be a video for another day. But yeah, guys, that's gonna conclude today's video. Just wanted to jump on here and give you guys a quick 5 things I love / first impression of the LTC. As you can see, I'm loving it so far. Knock on wood, no problems. And she's been a joy to own so far, a joy to drive. And I look forward to continue to pump out this content for you guys in more and more videos. But you got to comment, you got to give me a thumbs up so we can get this channel going and get it moving. We just recently passed, I think, 1,200 subscribers. So we're moving. We're gaining some traction. We're moving. But as always, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Drop a thumbs up and a comment, and we will see you guys on the next one.